Joe Biden's been a phenomenal president. He's lived up to so many of the promises he's made. There's one promise left that he could fulfill, being a transitional figure. He could resign the presidency in the next 30 days, make Kamala Harris the president of the United States.
Whoa.
It would
Well, they're certainly not giving up. Some people are still hoping that Kamala Harris is literally given the presidency, that she becomes the 47th president of the United States.
being a transitional figure. He could resign the presidency in the next 30 days, make Kamala Harris the president of the United States.
Whoa.
It would absolve her from being able to, from having to oversee the January 6th transition, right, of her own defeat. And it would make sure that it would dominate the news at a point where Democrats have to learn drama and transparency and doing things that the public want to see is the time. This is the moment for us to change the entire perspective of how Democrats
operate. This has now
now
jumped from an internet meme to a Sunday morning show.
Jamal's out here right now.
Congratulations.
Season of House of Cards.
I thought you were going to say, what about the Supreme Court? That's also out there.
Well, the Supreme Court might happen. I don't know if it will, but I think this is something that's in Joe Biden's control. And if he did it, it would fulfill his last promise. It would give Kamala Harris the chance to be the 47th president of the United States of America. It would disrupt all of Donald Trump's paraphernalia, right? He'd have to rebrand everything. But and it would make it easier for the next woman who runs for president to not have to worry about all the historical, weight of being the first. We can solve
that,
this problem
Brad.
in the
I
next
have
30
something
days.
that's a lot more realistic.
Surprisingly, even people who I would normally not agree with, people on the left thought that this was a horrible idea.
All right, look, I can't think of anything more patronizing than having the first female president of the United States just be anointed as such by, the president stepping down, and especially after the vice president just lost.
Especially as she was installed in the first place without winning a single primary.
To Donald Trump.
It's both horribly patronizing and undemocratic at the same time.
Yes.
America just told you, sorry, but no. You don't get to then say, oh yeah, we want to do it anyway. That looks terrible. I mean, imagine if they did that. Imagine like it was somebody else, Bush or whoever that was in office, and Trump lost. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make Trump the president just to rub it in, right? What are you doing? That's so stupid. I mean, we just asked the American people what they wanted. They just told us. This is deeply insulting to everyone involved.
This is funny. What Joy Reid said was so outrageous and stupid, even Anna makes fun of her.
I think you're being unfair because she ran a flawless campaign, so flawless that Queen Latifah endorsed her.
Wow.
She never endorses.
Wow, that's what Joy Reid said. I've now talked to several people. Everybody knows that now.
I mean, because it was such a crazy thing to say.
If you got any value from this video, kindly consider subscribing. I'm a new channel and I'm still trying to get the hang of editing videos, so it's taking me a long time to make these videos. Subscribing would really help me. Thank you.
And I think it's important to say that, anyone who has experienced or been in the United States for any period of time and experienced this country's history and knows it cannot have believed that it would be easy to elect a woman president, let alone a woman of color. Let's just be clear. And nothing that was true yesterday about how flawlessly this campaign was run is not true now. I mean, this really was an historic, flawlessly run campaign. Queen Latifah never endorses anyone. She came out and endorsed. She had every prominent celebrity voice. She had the Taylor Swift. She had the Swifties. She had the Beehive. Like, you could not have run a better campaign in that short period of time. And I think that's still true.